The journey is the destination. Epic Hikes.
It's a beautiful Sunday, the last day of the month, and because it's the last day of the month, we are concluding our newness hike. We had themed the hike newness in general because everything is new about this. The space is new, 58 is new, the collaborations are new, so we're about to have an amazing hike with the topic themed newness. We're gonna close it off and get the sense from people what newness is, what it means to them, and we're gonna have fun. What is the meaning of newness and how would you define it?
Newness is basically out with the old and in with the new. Just like how a snake sheds its skin, it tends to be very different. I won't say ugly, but uncomfortable when it sheds its skin. And when it's done shedding the skin, a brand new snake comes out. And also based on the challenges that we've had in the past year, everything was new to all of us.
It feels like I'm re-energized, or I've just pressed the reboot or reset button.
Letting go of your old ways and start embracing the new things, yeah.
How do you deal with the pain of the transition?
The way I view it is through that humility when I'm on my knees and I have to actually sit and take in what the lesson is that I'm supposed to be learning right now.
You wake up, let's say life hit, you've been retrenched, COVID, and the transition and the pain of the newness, right? That can't be a day situation, but there'll be a day in that situation where you're like, today I must sit in this pain and I must move forward.
For me, pain needs to be felt. You can't move away from something without actually dealing with it or feeling it or being in it. So once you're present in it and then you allow yourself to be fully immersed in it, then only can you move on to your next.
You guys know the analogy of the eagle when it's picking out its own feathers, for preparing for the transition. So that process, it's very painful, but it is pain that is self-inflicted, with the end goal in mind that after this, I will be a better person.
Yeah.
How are you preparing for your new era? It's one thing to commit, yes, but it's also one thing to tell yourself that you want it. Some things will not just come to you. We're thinking the new will just happen on its own. Sometimes it's a conscious decision and waking up and being like, this is something that's something that's new that I want for myself. So I'm making the conscious decision to start working towards that. It's a conscious choice.
Because in as much as I'm preparing for something new. I'm also human. I'm bound to slip along the way, but if I have people who constantly hold me accountable, and also not be too hard on myself in the process, and knowing that any progress is progress, whether it's slow or fast, as long as I'm working towards the outcome that I'm looking for. For me, so it's honoring myself and constantly reminding myself of what it is that I am looking forward to.
So for me, the vision board. So action must accompany the vision to implement the change or the new that you want to see.